Guys, hello and welcome. Don't mind this mess. This is for another future project. But we're working on the computer today. I'm not gonna lie. The rock, absolutely not getting done today. But I think we can get the redstone done for the computer today. Maybe. I won't, test it on stream. I gotta test it off stream because I gotta do some redstone setup. And that's not building, so I'm not gonna make you guys watch that. But yeah, let's run over there and see how much we can get done. Hello, Queen and Ninja. Hopefully you guys are both doing fantastic. It was kind of funny. I fully, expected people to want to see me do something else other than the computer. Because I thought you guys were, kind of tired of it. But I'm glad you guys want to see the computer get worked on. I guess you just kind of want to see the end of it. And I do, too. I'm right there with you guys. Nothing fun than the end of a project. You Hank Hill today? Oh, you mowed your lawn. Nice. Hank Hill would be so proud. Something else we'll have to do pretty early on is we'll have to get, I don't know why I keep losing there. We'll have to get, what do you call it? A new entrance into this place. Because a staircase, 150 blocks away isn't very magical. Maybe we'll, set up a little system where we can, enter in via, a trident portal or something. I don't know. I'll have to figure out something magical. Maybe something with wind charges. But you can't really go down with wind charges. You could just go up very high. I don't know. We'll decide. Let me put the music back. Yeah. Alright. Music going good. We're so close. And then we can just head over there. Yeah, this isn't very magical. Gotta go somewhere magical. Alright. That's very extremely risky, and I shouldn't do that very often. Like I said, I'll put the signs on, because this is part of the testing, so the signs will not be put on until well after the build is done, really. Okay. Alright. Oh, and you know what? We probably gotta get stuff out of the boxes. That might be a good idea. Two of those, all of those, all of those. That's only when we make a mistake, but we'll take it out anyway. Stacks of pale moss. Okay. We should be done with all of the rails after this. There should be exactly 64 rails here, so we shouldn't actually need to do much more redstone after this. Because we have these torches right here, and those right there. But then after that, I believe we're done. Would it be better? Yeah, it'd be better to do this section first. Alright. I can't imagine if I actually used, light blue concrete for this. Let's do that first so we don't break Alright. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Okay, and we gotta put on all the deep-powered torches. Alright, you know what's really cool? Is I honestly want to keep the schematic up when it's all done, because what's cool about it is that all of the states change. Like, see how this quickly goes to yellow and then, you know, fixes itself? It does that while it's running, too, so it is actually kind of a pretty cool effect. Very curious where the last hopper's gonna go, honestly. Just hoping I didn't miss a hopper somewhere. Or maybe I got one extra. Alright. Beep boop. I have no idea how you can hear every time there's a... I can't hear. I just see the... For whatever reason, that one is big enough for me to notice. Did I miss a torch on the other side? I believe not, but I will be able to check, because I should have 32 torches in my hands when I am done. So the fact that I have 32 redstone means I got it. Nope, we're good. So far, we're... Practicing my parkour skills. So I could fix a computer and I could fix a redstone computer in Minecraft, but when it comes to, like, you know, a real computer, nope. This will make all the computer science people in the chat, mainly Ninja, upset. But I just learned how to clear my cache. I never remember how to do that, I'm gonna be honest. Ah, the simplest fact, the reason that I'm not confident in my ability to fix my own computer would be, it's expensive if I make a mistake. If I make a mistake here, it's not like, you know, the end of the world. I am live. No, no, no. Okay. What? You want the shoes? I'm locking this. You just learned how to clear your cache. I've never needed a reason to do it before. Down Rika. Only Rika. I would not be closing the door if that was Rika. That was not Rika. If that was Rika, I would welcome her in with open arms. Yo, Anonymous, thank you for the gift sub to Rita the dog. I have a feeling it was for Rika, and I know she'd appreciate it. I will let her know she has access to all of these very cool emotes now. And Rika Rika, okay, so I'll have to let Rita and Rika know that they both got a sub. Thank you for the gift subs. Alright. I know we usually do the wall first before we do the, redstone, but the redstone just seems so simple, honestly. Moss. We might not need all the extra moss I was taking out all, like, the extra moss and such to, like, help with the redstone placement, but we literally have the glass in the hopper. Yo! And Anonymous, thank you for the gift sub to Italian Ice. Does that sub come with free Italian Ice? You'd welcome her and then close the door. No, I wouldn't trap her in. I know she doesn't love it in here. I wish she loved it in here. It would make my life, but for whatever reason, she's just not the biggest fan of the room space, but that's okay. I did not mean to do that. Yo, Tom, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on into the computer building stream. Tom is one of the future Twitch SMP members who's going to be joining us for the Twitch SMP Wave 2 opening. Alright. Oh, speaking of, guys, so like I just said, the Twitch SMP Wave 2 opening is this Saturday. Because, you know, Australian server, it is at 9 a.m. our time. I will not be streaming at 9 a.m. I'm not awake yet. Fully awake to stream yet. So, what I will be doing is what I've been doing for some of the other previous events. I will record the opening in advance and attach it to whatever the next VOD that comes out is. So, it won't be this one, because this one comes out before the opening. So, it'll be in the very next VOD. All shall know the pit. Yes, we are adding a pit to the server, and we're gonna throw all the new members into it. It's gonna be fantastic. And I believe Dom has already started a cult. Yo, thank you for the gift sub, Anonymous, to Pup Leo. Oh, you're gonna make me do Roman numerals. The 14th? Did I get that right? Is it the 14th? Is it the 14th? Please someone tell me if I'm right or if I'm really, really stupid. Or both. Both is true as well. Right. Alright, so we get this going. Hey, look at that! Like to see that. Okay. Up again. Ooh, look at that. No redstone this time. It's always wild and crazy to think. You know what kind of sucks, though? I kind of wish I was able to get it done at the end of last stream to say, like, computer's done, that's the VOD, thank you guys so much. But alas, it was not in the cards. But that's okay. So you get as much work done on the rock now as, you know, possible. I have a feeling this will be the vastly easier part, because it's like a straight circle. It's like just different circles layered on top of each other. That's really how rocks work in Minecraft. That's really how terraining works in Minecraft. It's just layers. Just building one layer at a time. And the Vines Raising Ritual. The newly elected Pope can now watch Twitch. I know, right? Congratulations to the first American Pope in 2,000 years. The only American Pope. And I've also heard that he is apparently, if you saw his picture of when he was, like, chosen, he looks so happy. Like, just big goofy smile happy. And it also looks like he's, apparently he's actually 69 years old, which I don't know how old Pope Francis was when he was, you know, made the last pope. But that sounds kind of old. Yeah. I had a feeling that would be the response to that news. Nice, 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 nice. Alright. Corner blocks. The worst! One of my dad's friends that stays in touch, he actually went to college with the new pope. Wait, for real? That's cool. Is he a nice guy? Hopefully he's a nice guy. I know, small world indeed. Okay, one of my dad's friends actually went to college. Okay, that is very small world. It's a small world. That's all I can sing before Disney would probably smite me. Whoops. Okay, to avoid blocks going in the system here, we really want to not mess this section up. Concentration mode activated. Alright, let me get out. What did we just run out of? We ran out of tough. Okay. I feel like the tough and the moss is probably the block we go through the most at the moment. I'm trying to think how I can't do that without placing a block, so we'll do this. Catch that. Alright. Go. Alright. Do you know if any of the mesas have builds planned in them? I don't know about a mesa specifically. I know Dash was taking a lot of terracotta out of the closest mesa to spawn, but I don't think she intended to actually build anything there. I think she just wanted the terracotta, so you might come to find a part of your territory missing there. Oh, wait. I've been live for... Okay. There... Right. And definitely, you can definitely see that the boulder is beginning to close up and off, so that's good. Right. Oh, this takes like so much thingy movement. The monster looks so neat. I haven't used them, so it's cool to look through. Yeah, the one that we're using right now is one of the mods that was added as Lightmatica. The other one we have added is Cat's Eye. This is very dark if I don't have Cat's Eye turned on. It's basically full bright, just so that your clarity of your video looks a little bit better. We also have Free Cam, which is fantastic because I can use it to take very nice screenshots of the build, like I built a computer in Minecraft player for size scaling. Like, that kind of thing is also very nice. And, of course, the map, which has all my waypoints. But I'm willing to give a tutorial in Lightmatica for anybody who wants to use it, because I think when I learned how to use Lightmatica, I became a better builder. just for the sheer fact that it made it easier to teach myself how to, like, build. Right. It also makes doing stuff like getting redstone contraptions like from one world to another super easy, because I can like have the creative testing to make it, or in this case copy it, because I did not design the computer. Make that clear, I did not design the computer. I'm not that, I can understand redstone, but I can't make it from scratch to that degree. I am not mumbo jumbo. Oh, you know, in my head I knew that was wrong too. I still did it. There's the corner ones that are like the worst. Ooh, we're getting pretty high up on this side. So, eventually we will get to the point where we're gonna hit the ceiling. So, which is fine. I built the boulder kind of bigger than the space that we had for it. So we'll break into the skulk a little bit. Oh, there's a... Oh, wait. There's a... Not a shrieker up here, is there? There's just sensors. This is a hole I never patched, I guess. Yeah, okay. That's fine. We could patch that easy. Is this like a temple mod to help you build? Yeah, no, you're fine, you're fine. Yes, Lightmatica is basically like, I have a creative testing world where I have already built this entire computer in creative. So what I can do is I can load up my schematics, and you can see I have a ton of different schematics for all different, like, whatnot. So let's look at the, like I did the, this is the stackable item source, so material list. Here's everything you need. So it tells you how much you need, like how many stacks that is, how many shulker box spaces that is. And it just goes down the line until you hit it. So then you can save that to a different file. With, you can use sticks to basically make a copy of just the build in the world. And then you can paste that build anywhere in a different world as long as it's within the same instance of Minecraft. So, you can move it from a single-player world to a multiplayer world quite easily. Literally with the flick of a stick. And then there's a bunch of, like, little bonus tools that you can use to, like, change the blocks of a certain palette. That kind of thing. That's gonna be huge. Yeah, exactly. So, since a lot of the members can't be on tonight until the opening day of the 10th, you can get your first build ready with Lightmatica. And if you'd like, I can teach you how to install it and use it tonight. So just log into the same instance you plan to put Twitch SMP in, like in CurseForge or whatever, or Modrinth. And then what you want to do is just create a single player world there, and I can give you a quick tutorial on how to use it. Whoop. Almost just, you know, fell through one. The only thing you have to teach yourself is that these blocks don't actually exist. You will fall right through them if they're not actually there. So even though you can see them, they're not actually there. And the red means I've missed a block, so this is not supposed to be that, so it turns red for you. And then, yellow-orange is like a different state, and pink-purple is that block is not initially in the schematic. But yeah, no, it's like my favorite tool ever. I love it so much. I may check back. Yeah, sounds good. Funny part is, even though, like, I'm going through the whole effort of building this, I won't actually get a chance to, like, really test it until after my event in a couple of weeks. Oh, we're getting pretty close to the ceiling. Oh, guys, look, we can recuperate some of the redstone we just used in this build. How fantastic. You might think we're good because we're running low on tough. No, we have an entire shulker box left after this. So flipping excited. This is just cool just to get a chance to build something. And my friends would abandon me after 3 days. Aww. Yeah. I definitely like actives. I play to be the most active member on a server, typically, whenever I'm on a server, so... Like, I don't really like the early game of Minecraft all that much, I'm gonna be honest. It's too much stress in trying to figure out what I need to do with everything I have. But, boy, do I like the late game when I can just kind of have free reign, get all my projects done. Oh, that's gonna be a pain in the butt to get. Actually, that wasn't too bad at all. I made a big fuss over nothing. That wasn't too bad. Right. Again. Is there anywhere I could really, like, climb up here anymore? Not really anymore. Oh, we're making it worse. I've also apparently built a parkour course. I don't know if that's actually a possible jump. I gotta be careful where I'm breaking too. Oh man, we can't scale up this easily anymore, so I gotta be aware of that. Alright. Yeah, I love late game. Yeah. Both have their perks, but... late game is where it's at. I think in the SMP experience itself, early game is better, because that's when people are the most active, because in general, people like the early game best, because they get bored of their... for those who get bored of their worlds very easily, it's a better shout, but... I'm in it for the long run, usually. There we go. Got it. I always love when I see that stuff is getting pretty low. Oh, we ran out of andesite. It's also very nice how few shulker boxes we have left of stuff. So it's all just like, okay, which shulker box is, like, there's only like 5 blocks left, really. Really, truly. Oh, I knew I was gonna do that too. Right. There we go. Alright! These looking good. We might actually finish this today. Maybe. Who knows? See where the wind takes us. Hopefully the wind takes us to the finish line, but I will be fine if not. There's still over a shulker box of tough to be placed, so. So in my actual creative testing world of the rock does have a ceiling. But I thought, like, when we get into the real world, if we can just, like, build it up so it, like, becomes part of the ceiling, I thought that might also be cool, so. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how that looks. If not, I'll, you know, change the size of the roof. We're reaching one heck of a section of tough. So when I was, like, picking the blocks, something else I like to do when I'm building is, like, picking, like, my blocks. I'm typically picking something I have farm access to, or is, like, somewhat easy to obtain. Like, that's also part of the fun in building. Because you're building, like, when I was building my project, and I was using so much stripped wood, or, like, stripped logs. And then I'm like, wait a second, I'm gonna have to strip all these logs. I will never understand why there's no Minecraft, like, block feature to instantly strip logs. We need, like, the stone cutter. We need, like, a wood cutter or something. There's mods that add stuff like that. Like, oh, the stone cutter works for wood as well. It's just like a table saw, basically. Actually, that's just what they should make. They should just make a table saw. I've solved the problem. Mojang, let's make a table saw. Be careful that it's not. Bye. The corners that are the worst at the moment. Some people, like, go the extra mile with Litematica and, like, make copies of the world and then, you know, design the whole thing as if it was sitting in the world, but I'm not that. I don't typically do that. I usually just put it in a flat world. Yep, we're starting to get the center point put in. The roof is starting. Right. Okay. I had a feeling there wasn't a block under there, but I just wanted to be sure. I gotta get better at, like, remembering when I put it on the corner, I'd be able to place 2 blocks of the corner and not have to break and place twice, but I'm almost, like, opposite lazy, where it's just easier to do it the other way. Okay. Get this, and we'll see where we're at where this layer is done. Okay. We're able to finish the circles faster because we're getting closer. The top of the box, as you can see, if I free cam, is up to here. So it's a big rock. We would break into this cave a little bit, which I would like to not have to do, but we could definitely remove this part of the ceiling. But we'd also break into this cave, and I believe mobs can spawn in here? I don't actually know if there's a way to tell. Maybe not, because mobs never spawn in here, but we'll see. So, that'll be up to the decision. We think it needs it or not, really. That's really what it comes down to. Does it look like it needs to be, like, think we've successfully merged it into the ceiling. My quote-unquote lore for it was that, you know, this is like the center of the magic, because what's gonna go around this next? Basically what we'll start doing once this is done is I'll start letting you guys vote on what pieces of the build I design and build next. So, the current front runners I have are we have to do the trees, like the dead trees for the buttresses. We have to do, I'm gonna build a nice little, like, ley line, like, circle around this entire structure. And that's gonna be, like, the magic. I'm gonna do a little cool fog effect. Oh, we're officially on to the shulker box of Tough. Yay. I'm curious how much Tough I'm gonna have left, because I built this thing with a roof and it might not actually have a roof, it might just be the skulk ceiling, so we'll see. Right, grab that. Okay, this section stops here, so stops there. Okay, there we go. That was a big section of Tough. More gray wool. We still have a ton of gray wool, so that's probably the second most used block, I would have to say. I would say mossy cobble's probably the least, which is fine. It's a Renee build, so some amount of green had to be incorporated into it somehow. You know, like that. Just a little bit of green. Right. And I love, love, love the new pale moss. I love it. It's like moss, but stone-colored, and it's great. More gray blocks. More gray blocks. Which one's pale moss? Nope, I keep doing that. I'm gonna destroy this. This is not fit. Alright. There we go. There we go. I feel like we don't really use a ton of andesite every layer. I feel like that's the one that's least represented in every individual layer. Which is funny, because I think it's like the second or third most used block. I did a count. I don't remember what it was. I could check the schematic if I really wanted to see. I knew Tough was the most by far. And my thinking process was that for like in a regular Minecraft world, Tough is typically at the bottom anyway with the deep slate. That was my thought process on that decision. We're getting pretty high above the redstone now. Which certainly feels good. Oh. Good feeling gone. Just kidding. I messed up one block. It's all over, guys. That's it. Field's ruined. Don't fall, don't look down. Yeah. I do not have any fear of heights, really, in real life. Alright, we are looking good. Ooh, spooky cave noise. I like how the game does the spooky cave noises in caves where mobs can't spawn. So there's really nothing to make you jump. There's no mob spawn here anymore. We took out all the skulk shriekers. So there's no chance a warden's gonna spawn. Hey Swift, what up? Thanks for skydiving. I want to go skydiving. I wanted to go for my 18th birthday, but I couldn't find anybody to go with me. I watched a video of my cousin doing it. It looks like so much fun. Dude, she'd probably be thrilled. The problem is that it's really difficult to film that kind of stuff because we'd have to send somebody down with a camera. And I don't usually do that for the commercial ones. I guess we'll do 3 stacks per. But, Swift, how are you doing? I'll come up to Jersey and go, yeah! Then we tried to go for my brother's 18th birthday, but he didn't want to go either. I wonder if I say this like semi-jokingly, I wonder if I'd meet the height requirement. I think you do have to be a certain height to go skydiving. You know what, let me get out more andesite before... No, we have more andesite. Never mind, we're good. I was about to say, let me get out more andesite before I forget that I've... Oh, wait. That was honestly the easiest way I could possibly have gotten that. Right. Put a GoPro on you. I think I remembered you. I'm sorry, I'm putting on the media for this one. Yeah, exactly. That's the spirit. I've taken off on more planes than I've landed. Ooh, that's a big section of roof right there. Oh, where did that place? Cool, we got it. The big $1 million question is how we're gonna get back up. Alright. Oh, come on. You know, I did click middle mouse to, you know, change the block in my hand, but sure, we can pretend that I didn't. I can say, bro, I can get a green phone. Yo, do it! Get a green phone, it's the best color. I wonder what, on average, the most popular color is. Like, which one's number one? I'd assume it'd be, like... It'd have to be some kind of, like... I feel like it'd be, like, a primary color, like a red or a blue, or then, like, one of those colors that, so, like, if you're an artist, you don't really call it a color, like a black or a white or a gray. Oh, we're getting a roof. Look at that. We're getting a roof. Ah. Okay. Apparently I wasn't on a block there. Okay, sure. I'm gonna have to, like, install ladders here. For when I inevitably fall on this. Build from this side first, it's fine. Okay, what if I want navy? I just mean in general. Like, if you asked everybody in the world what their favorite color was, like, just... And I mean, like, generic. I'm not talking about... My favorite color is periwinkle, and mine is emerald. I'm talking about, like, red, blue, green, yellow, pink, purple, like, that kind of stuff. Just generic colors. I'm curious what the most popular color would be. See, this is what happens when you don't have the proper safety equipment. I mean, I do have the proper safety equipment on. I have feather falling boots. We're starting to get to the height where if I didn't have feather falling boots, I'd probably be in trouble. But we have the correct safety equipment on, so when I inevitably fall, I'm okay. Minecraft OSHA is a little bit more lenient than, like, American OSHA. And American OSHA's pretty lenient, if I do say so myself. No. Okay. No. Now we should be able to do that section that we did before, but, you know, and this time not fall all the way down. Yeah, see, that's where we went wrong. There's actually nothing there. Aww. Okay. Let's check out our inventory for a second. Alright, so we have, you know, a good chunk, a lot of tough left. We have 2 stacks, almost 3 stacks of mossy cobble left. Okay. So I feel like mossy cobble will probably be the one to run out first. But maybe not, because we don't place it nearly as often as the other blocks. Curses. This going. Okay, I like the review. Where it says it's... Galaxy Eye was quiet. Whoop. Hey, we're getting pretty close to the ceiling on this part. Oh, thank you to whoever's sleeping. It's either Amy or Percy. Okay. I still will always like the little bats that we find all over the place. Oh, come on, I had... Maybe that's why, maybe because we're low. Nope, we have another stack. I had the wool ready to go. I was prepared. You know, that I misplaced that block the last 2 layers, and both times I ended up, like, being able to use it as, like, an anchor point to somewhere else, so I guess I can't be too upset. Okay, let's get moss. That's not my shulker box. Silly. Oh, maybe I'll use moss up first. We only have 4 stacks, and we do use quite a bit of it every layer. I have a feeling tough will last the longest just because it's the most abundant block in the build. Okay, this one's the one that ends in, like, nothing, so... Right, got that. See, another time where I didn't actually need to do that, but it benefited me. Alright, almost done with this next layer. I can tell we're starting to get, like, some of the circular shapes in the rock, too. That's why we're bending at all these, like, weird corners. Seemingly randomly, but I promise it's not random. Really, it's not random. Okay. I'm curious about what the current distance is between our two layers, like because these two ends coming together is probably the best indicator of you've reached the ceiling. Starting to get another section of the ceiling right here too, even. Yeah, see, like, this is pretty much all the moss we ever places, like, right in this section, and, like, these little sections over there. We need more andesite. Andesite's also not a bad contender for, finishing first. Oh, bye, Amy. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the skulk veins all that much, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I like Skulk as a block. Like, it's fine. It's kind of cool how it has that little illumination texture. That feels magical to me. Skulk veins just kind of look gross. Right. They're giving me such, like, weird cave music. I don't know if you guys can hear that over the music that's playing on stream, but it's, like, weird. The cave sounds in Minecraft never really scared me, they're just weird. I don't know, is that, like, the emotion they're supposed to invoke? Like, this isn't, like, unease? Not really even unease, like, weird is the right word. It just sounds weird. Oh, no. Oh, nice. A magnet would be awesome. Honestly, a lot of little mods like that would be very, like, quality of life helpful. Right. Yay! This is the biggest distance that we have to cross right here, but it looks like we might reach... We might close this, like, the end point over there. Kind of looking at the blocks in my inventory, even though it's not like the tree where it took me 45 minutes to do a single layer and therefore took forever to get anything done. Which is why I didn't particularly enjoy doing the tree build on stream. It also didn't help that that was when Rika was very baby, and therefore I could not stream as long as I wanted to. I have a, like, higher confidence in my ability to finish this one. Maybe not tonight, but, you know. Or the longer the tree went on, the more I realized I probably wasn't gonna finish it before the server closed, no matter, regardless of how much effort I put in off camera. I have a feeling I can finish this. Especially if building Saturday as well. Because, hey, who knows? If I'm able to... If all the redstone is done, I can set it up off camera. And then we could, honest to goodness, have a... Like, have this up and running. By the time we stream on Saturday, so you guys can actually see it in action. I know it's currently shooting the bed. Love this crap company. I'm sorry, Ninja. You know, I don't mind peeling away a little bit of the roof, because I actually need deep slate for another project, so... this will benefit me. We still have to come up with a silly name for the computer. I think Caveman's my favorite, but I would like to hear, some other, like, silly ones. Something to do with, like, it being a high-tech piece of equipment that's in a rock. I don't get, like, evil supercomputer vibes from it, so I don't want to name it after, like, Hal, or Mark, or Hardak, or, like, any evil supercomputers, because I don't think it's evil. It's helpful. And it's not AI-based. There's no AI here. Did I place a block somewhere I wasn't supposed to? Thought I heard the place sound. Nope. Okay. I guess I'm just crazy. I mean, that's been known, but, like, extra. Oh, where did that go? It went all the way down. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I'll be okay. See, beauty of feather falling. Only took half a heart there. Flight. And I'm not even on the top for flight. actually hit the roof on this one, too. Hi. Oh, that's gonna be so hard to place that. Oh, we're starting to activate that. Where is it? Up. Okay, we'll have to go up and take that out. I know there is no shrieker there, but I don't want to deal with that. Ugh. This is where scaffolding would be kind of decent. Nope. That's okay. Good to know that with feather falling, it still doesn't even come close. Alright. I think I have... come up with a new way to get up to the top every time. Alright, we have some moss over here, so I can use the moss over here. Actually, even better, let's use Skulk. Then I'll get experience when I break it. Renee 1, gravity 0. No, I missed that water bucket jump. That would absolutely be gravity 1, Renee 0. I appreciate the vote of confidence, though. Guys, look. It looks great. I'm very happy with it. Nope, wrong block. These out. Well, that one won't make any noise. Hey, this would be a better placing block than the moss, because we can just break it and get experience out of it, rather than... Like, the moss will be good for... Here, we'll move the bow, I don't need that right now. Moss. Like, moss is good when we have a block under it that we can do that, because it breaks faster. But if it's, like, right there where we had to forcefully drop a block, we'll use the Skulk. Right. Stream keeps me my end, and I know it's only on my end. Yeah. I'm sorry you're having connection issues. It's very annoying. Not much worse. thank God it didn't land in the hopper. Ugh. We can't water bucket, so we just have to drop. If we water bucketed on this redstone and destroyed it, I'd probably be done. That's it. That's it. This isn't happening. I'm done. One day I'll find out what happened to that dispenser that fell in the system. Ooh, we're getting roof put in. Look at that. Percy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in to the computer building vibes. I was just checking if we were moots. Little bit of trimming. Right. Go. All right. Aw, it's bye. No, where did that place? That's... I'd have to live there. Magnet, please. There we go. Yeah, so it's just like this overhang right here. I'm not positive on if I want to keep or not, because since the roof isn't totally even on this thing, it's kind of a big determining factor on how much of this I want to keep or not. Because we are starting to get, like, closed over there, so I wouldn't mind stopping on, like, that section, because it's just going to merge into that. But as we get to these other sections, I don't know how I feel about it yet. This is the one drawback to testing in a flat world versus, like, a copy of the actual world you're playing in. Actually, we're at the layer I'd like to be for this. Right. Gotta make sure I don't just break the bridge underneath me and I have nothing left to stand on. Okay. Hello, Super. What up? Oh, it's going good. But we're not building that at the moment. We are building our computer. So I do have... That is all done and ready. I need the schematic for that one printed. I need to get the schematic of that one, though. Oh, did I run out of moss? I did. Okay, that's fine. That's not my shulker box. Do we need more moss after those 4? Yeah, we do. Up on all the blocks while we're here. Yeah, see, like, this is perfect. Like, the, shape this a little better. That's good there. And make sure there's not just some hole under that. And there is. There's 2 moss blocks missing under where the skulk is. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why, but I look out the corner of my eye and sometimes I think the bats are Endermen. Like, no idea why. Off that vibe a little bit. Okay, we don't need... Yeah, we're fine. Hi. Yeah, the actual functioning computer in which it sorts every single item in Minecraft, like, or stackable item. If it can stack to more than one, this can sort it. In order to make an actual, like, working computer in Minecraft, like you see in those old YouTube videos, you need to use command blocks. I, unfortunately, do not have access to that ability. As much as I wish I could. And even if I did have access to that, I would have no idea where to begin on that front. This section... So for this, I want to, like... be able to place those blocks right there, actually. The best way to go about that. I guess building in with Skulk. We went over a layer. Do I have over... Okay, I have. We have enough to play with a little bit. I'm gonna have to go backwards to go forwards, right? Nope, I just have to... wait either. Maybe going down from that side, because I can kind of step down that way. That's, like, really the last section I need to place is right there. Because then it hits the wall. I don't care that these are red. I just need to get rid of all the skulk and make sure that this is seamless with the wall. Okay, this is now seamless with the wall, which is great. That's all placed. Probably hit this last edge right here in a second. Yep. Okay. There we go. Got that corner. Right. Oh, we're getting a diagonal place inwards, which is nice. Alright, get that. Okay, so now I'm confident with any skulk that wants to spawn from like this layer now. We have like our roof on it. Get out of here. Oh, I thought I fell for a second. I thought I fell. I'm not like I mentioned earlier, I'm not really in any danger of fall damage death, but it's more of a nuisance to fall than a hazard. So over there is going to kind of look like a hot mess, unfortunately, because we're going to start getting all the blocks. Like, you don't have to place this here. You don't have to place this here. Oh, again? Sit next to that other stupid one. Okay, I think I might be able to save this one. Oh, goddammit. placed on the corner of the moss block, not some weird location. Thank you. Alright, is there anything over there that's... Okay, all of that is filled in over there. And this is even getting filled in over here, which is great. Okay. Fantastic. Now... Let's check. Okay, this is... We need to have that... Actually, we just need to get the one there, because the skulk covers that. Oh, no. No, we need to get in there. Okay. The roof is coming in over there nicely, because that's part of the cave. How many more layers? My guess in total would be however many blocks from here to the ceiling from the furthest point, which I believe is right here, so... 5 or 6. We probably might be able to actually finish this tonight. Well, finish it to the way... Oh. What time is it? Regardless, this will be the last stream on it. Are you freaking kidding me? Why does it always... It's always this area right here. Reverse skull comes in handy. Due to the fact that the server shuts down in... Or not shuts down, but resets in 15 minutes. I don't know if I can get it in 15 minutes. We'll see. Oh, shoot. Oh, perfect. So we've merged the roof up to this point. Fantastic. We will have to probably put in a vote on what you guys want to see, because I could probably finish this. I don't think tonight. So I guess that would that'll be up to you guys. Do you want me to finish this like to where I'm happy with it by myself, and then it's all ready to go when you guys get to come in and see it? Or... Or, no, please finish it on stream, I want to see it. One wool block. I'm with whatever. No preference. Roof comes out to this layer right here, so we're good over there. Ooh, big layer. Yay, roof layers are going in, chat. Ugh. Well, no roof layers are gonna be able to go in if I'm making this freaking mistake. Zombie? Okay, so that is spawnable blocks over there. You're not allowed to be here! This is a mob-free zone. Like the whole point of the lore. I'll have to patch that up off. I'll patch that off camera. Yeah, the whole point is no mobs can spawn. Oh wow, the last stack of mossy cobble. Didn't mean to. You know what? It's fine. There we go. Yo! Thank you, Anonymous, for the mossy cobblestone block sub. Much appreciated. Oh shoot. You get a sub and then you just go get put in the wrong place? That's even worse. Alright, well, that lives there now. At least until I have enough layers where I can remove it. Okay. Mossy cobblestone. Can I use emerald emotes? Yeah, exactly. Alright, looks like this will probably be the last layer we're gonna be able to get to tonight. Yep, there's our timer. The 5-minute timer has started. I didn't realize we got the rare carrot drop from the zombie. You know, that never happens in bingo when I need it to. No, it's always on the server where I already have like 80 million carrots. Actually, you know what? Let me be safe. Okay. Oh, and as the banger plays too. Alright. We do not have many layers left. Like, at all. And honestly, if the server wasn't closing, I'd probably see if I could just try to finish this on camera. I will finish this off camera, just seeing how much is left. There is absolutely no way I can make a 2-hour stream out of these last layers. So, let me pause the music. As much of a banger as this song is. So, here's the plan for the rest of, the session. So, Saturday I had also planned to build this, but I didn't think I'd finish it. So, whoops. So I'll let you guys vote on what we do on Saturday if it's more Twitch SMP. Maybe we'll do the material grind on Saturday instead. We'll see. Thank you guys so very much for coming out too, by the way. So the plan is that I'm going to turn the redstone on and make sure that it's all working and troubleshoot that. Make sure that it's working good. And then once that's all done, I'm going to close up this giant hole. And then we'll have the, this will be a finished build in my opinion. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming. If you liked, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing into the YouTube channel. Or, if you'd like to catch me live, make sure to follow in at twitch.tv/EmeraldZace. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I'll catch you in the next one. And one final thank you sub to We Love You, Renee. I love you guys too. And bye-bye.